ahead and say, you know, do we want to be the state that's dead last in job growth for another 10 or 20 years? Do we want to continue to be more reliant on property taxes to pay for education than any other state in the nation? Do we want to have the most expensive public college system in the nation? Is that something that we aspire to continue in? Do we want to have some of the worst working roads and infrastructure in the state? Is that what we want to continue to be? You know, one of the things about me that you need to understand is I've never served in Hartford. You know, I'm not part of the Hartford establishment. I'm about getting things done. And as was said in the introduction, you know, I've been mayor for 14 years in the city of Stamford. No one has ever been mayor for more than 8 years. So now, on November 30th, when I leave, I will have completed 14 years, a record I'm fond of saying that's not likely to be repeated for at least 14 years. But you know, I did that in a city that has a strong Republican Party and a strong Democratic Party. We grew our population by about 12,000 people. We grew the number of jobs in the community. We built 7,500 units of housing. We improved our in-city transportation system. Those are the kinds of things that we need a candidate who can say that they've done those things. You know, I'm going around the state. You know what we need in a candidate? We need a voice. Somebody who can give a compelling argument to what we need to change in this state. We need a track record of accomplishment, and I certainly believe I have that and present that here today to folks, and we'll answer any questions about it. And then ultimately what we need is a vision for what Connecticut should be. And my vision of what Connecticut should be is a state where we stop killing the middle class and we start growing it again. A state where we stop being the state with the cost of electricity at twice the national average. That's where we are, folks. You want to know why we've lost more manufacturing jobs in this state than any other New England state or mid-Atlantic state? It's because we have the highest energy cost. We drove manufacturing out. And every time a manufacturer starts in this state, they start, they prosper, and they move out. Why? Because we have the highest property taxes and we have the highest electric rates. We've got to change that about ourselves. We've got to be willing to embrace change. You know, I think our president is proving that to us. I know we're coming out with great ideas, and not just one idea or two ideas, talking about systemic change and what we need to do to recreate ourselves as a nation. We need to recreate ourselves in a more workable economic model here in the state of Connecticut. And that's what I'm going around and talking about, and really entering into a dialogue with people in place after place. Let me tell you a couple of things about myself personally.